It is Monday, the 3rd of Feb 2020, and the stream is live. Hello, Ultra Violent 4. I'm going to stream maybe a couple of hours, if I can stay awake that long, of Crawl Sun Death Challenges Tournament. Well, these are unannounced, so let's just start the stream, get straight into it. There's no one here yet, but I guess if you're watching this later, maybe you need a reminder of what we're doing. So we're playing a Vampire Assassin. It's a Crawl Sun Death Challenges Tournament. If you still haven't signed up yet, you've got until Friday, and you should sign up because it's fun. So there's a link in the description. It's just one game per week, and if you're going to die early, it's not even too long of a commitment. And again, it's fun, so I very much encourage you to play. For round 1, it is a Vampire Assassin. There are a couple of bonuses for this round. The first is to kill a unique while in bat form, which we haven't done yet. The second is to kill a unique Hell or Panlord while in bat form. Our gods are Dith, Kiku, and Quoz. We already picked up Dith. We made it to, I think we did up to D12 in this. Yeah. A few little bits. I think there were, the Hydra running around that I don't feel comfortable fighting. Alright. Let me check. Is the stream public this time? I think the stream's public. Let me check. After the half an hour last time, before I realized. Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's live. Alright. I think we're public. Okay. Yes, I'm public. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, your algae or algae. Alright, excellent. Alright, we're successfully streaming. So we made it to D12 last time, and I left it there, 1 because I was tired, but 2 because I wanted to think about what we should do. So if we come have a look at the rules here for how we can get points. You have all your points that you can get every week, but then you have these one-time points. And because there are only 5 rounds, if you're trying to win, or trying to finish near the top, you've got to get these as soon as possible, because you don't know how difficult the combos in the future will be. You don't know how even possible it will be with the weekly bonuses that round, whether you can even get them. So I was trying to weigh up if I wanted to try a no lair game, or if I just wanted to continue on the path of doing 15 runes and Zig. And I think I've decided I want to try no lair. Now, I could change my mind, because if we're going to do no lair, it means we're going to have to go straight into Orc right now. Just give me a sec. My laptop's trying to turn my webcam on. It's shining a bright blue light in my face. Hey Calculator Mango. Aren't you in the US though? If you're at work, isn't it like 3 AM or something right now? Anyway, I can't promise it will be a quality stream either. But yeah, what was I getting at? Yes, if we don't go into lair, we're going to have to head into Orc now. It's 7 AM. Alright, you must be on the East Coast. Yes. So, first thing I want to do is X out lair, because I don't want to accidentally go in, because I am likely to accidentally do that and just completely ruin everything. I don't know where the lair was. Where was it? Yeah, no, it actually, the laptop really does want to rest. Like, it wants to rest permanently. It's had enough of existence, I think. No, really, where's our lair? It's on D9. Just show it to me. Okay. Is it? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's no vault around it. Okay, cool. So we'll exclude lair, which means we either do more dungeon now or we head into orc. I think after D12, orc is generally safer than dungeon, but it's kind of risky. We don't have any. Ooh, we do have a bit of fire resistance. I'm thinking about sorcerers, so we could have 1 pip of RF. We could technically have RN if we be bloodless. And we got a tiny bit of MR, but not much. So we potentially could be paralyzed and die. Yeah. So I think we're going to go into elf. Into orc. And then yeah, if it's impossible to do, we can maybe try a bit of dungeon. And if that's impossible to do, then we're just going to have to go into lair and give up this no lair thing. Also, yeah, this Hydra is... I'm not willing to fight that. Because even if we confuse it, me walking up to it to try to stab it, we could be killed. Which means, okay, so in orc, probably stealth isn't so important. And if we're going to be doing no lair, I feel like short blades is nearly at 10, but I feel like for a little while we're going to want to be training purely fighting to get more HP. Because you get really scary enemies when you have to go into depths really early. Also, you have to go into elf really early. So yeah, stealth to 14, short blades to 10, and then we'll do a lot of fighting, and maybe we'll do more hexes, because we've only really got confusion to kill stuff with. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's try orc. Is there anything I need to do? There's no MR anywhere, right? Oh, you know what? Should we go back to D9? Try to fight this Catoplopus and get these other items. There's an artifact halberd there. There's a phantom mirror. And potentially other loot. There might be something good there. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's see what's here at the entrance. Alright. That was kind of okay. Alright. That warrior's throwing things. How likely are we to hit an orc knight? 52%. To confuse him. That's okay. And the wog is 52%. Alright, that's all fine. Okay, the scary thing is more the orc knight being awake and miting all the other orcs. Okay, well we can't do much about it. Oh yes, also, I should be making skeletons. We're gonna need all the help we can get if we're doing orc like this. Also, I was gonna say, I'm enjoying how much the orc knight is just sleeping through this. And then, right as I went to say it, he woke up. This is a failure protection, that's fine. I'd love to go kill that orc knight right now while it's confused, but can I do anything about this? He's just staying confused forever. Alright, he's back. Alright, we gotta go. So this is gonna be scary because we're about to go down. He's going to mite that warrior. Oh yeah, the warrior went away somewhere. Oh, look at that. We used the wog to get a space. Cool. Alright, come fight me. Those boomerangs? Dude, that hurts. And they come back, so he can just throw those forever. Alright, let's back up. Let's back up. The Hydras decide to come and play. Do we? We don't have a great way to kill the Hydra unless I could kill it with random effects. And then that has a chance to polymorph it. And we could polymorph it into something much worse. Alright, how about we go do that D9 thing? There's a phantom mirror there. right? Yeah, there is. So if we potentially got stuck with the Hydra, we could Phantom Mirror it. That's a jelly. Also, what was the Simulacrum? I don't know, but Simulacra have really weak magic resistance. So I'm pretty confident that for a Simulacra we could just hex it. The scarier thing is the Catopopus. And how would we kill a Catopopus? We learnt that Confusion was very small chance. Confusing Touch, maybe. They hit for how much? They go for 36. So we could probably Confusing Touch it. Or we could maybe just dodge it. Okay, it's coming. It's a Bullfrog. So it's fast. There's an 80% chance. Alright. Took us a second go. Cool. And you know what else I'm thinking? Because we're doing this early thing, there might be an argument to be made for enchanting our Troll of the Armor. So it can be enchanted to +4, and we have 3 enchant armor scrolls. We could get 11 AC. You know what? I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what's in Orc. Potentially, I don't know. There could be a dragon scales in a shop maybe or something. We'll see how we go in Orc. Oh, a magical hat. See, this might give us some magic resistance. That would be really nice. That would make our early depths and elf much safer. It's just +2. Alright, that's fine. This looks like a Raiden hat. So maybe we should learn Static Discharge. Is it worth learning any of these? We could have Shock. We could have Airstrike. Vampires are 0 for air, right? No, it's crazy. We just need the HP. Oh, see, here's a book. Oh, nice. Regeneration is still in the game in this version. Also gives us poisonous vapors. Alright, okay, this is fantastic. We definitely insta-slam regen. If I can find it, there it is. We also really want poisonous vapors. Okay, that's cool. Especially with a Troll of the Armor, where we're going to regenerate more quickly, we can just poison stuff and kite it. And this will be smite targeted. Okay, hang on. Let me get around the corner here before we learn spells. Alright, so we want to learn regen. We want to learn poisonous vapors. Okay, I'm going to forget this a lot. Let's also quickly learn... Oh, we have some Necro. Let's take that up to 3. And let's learn some Charms. Apparently vampires are decent at Charms. We've got a +1 aptitude of that as well. That's pretty nice. And we'll worry about Poisonous Vapors after we get regen. This is going to give us 2 forms of regen. And were there any of those others? Ignite Poison Venom Bolt? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We should get this magical longsword. I'm kind of scared to wield it in case it's dispersal. That's so unlikely, right? It's just... Okay, it's just +3. I like how when I unwielded the vamp weapon, I felt my glee subside when I willed it. You feel a bloodthirsty glee. Wow. There's a staff. We should be checking that out too. We should be picking up unknown ones. This might... Oh, I'm not ready for the octopus yet. This could give us a resistance. It's power. Okay, not really. Yeah, that gives you extra magic points. Yeah, we don't really want that. We want to have our dagger out to stab. Let's just go grab this. I'm gonna ID this one though. It's a holy halberd. We can't even wield it. And it looks like we got all the loot here. Crucible of Energy. That's a rapier. We should pick that up. If we find brand weapon, having a branded rapier is fine. The Crucible of Energy is kind of a meme. We'll just leave that. And I guess, yeah, the Catopopus, well, it's a lot of experience, right? But we could just die randomly. I'm going to leave it for the moment. We'll come back. Oh, hello, guys. Who's throwing boomerangs now? One of these orcs. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I walked off the stair. I let an orc stand on it and block it. And now we can't kill him. Okay, I'm gonna need to confuse that guy. Alright, there we go. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, it's true. The Clopas was antagonizing me, but we'll get our revenge in a little bit. Also, silver boomerangs. Alright, I didn't know these boomerangs were branded, potentially. We have a bit of throwing. 1.5, never mind, it's not much. Oh, okay. This ogre just decided to try to kill us. Reached level 12. What was I doing? I was picking int, I think. It's probably more important that we can cast spells if we're doing no le than it is trying to get into heavier armor. Alright, how are we going? Okay. We can cast regen. It's not colored. So I should probably be doing this before I go down the floor, even if it's only gonna last a few. Oh wow. Well, this is interesting. This is probably extremely fortunate. It's either extremely fortunate or unlucky. No, I'm gonna say it's extremely fortunate. These black tiles here tell me that we just got the pan ending of orc. And that's really amazing because it means for no layer runs, we could just go straight into pan. So normally, well, I don't know if that's good or not. It's probably bad in some ways, right? But normally you do your orc, you do your elf, and then you can't go into vaults yet because you don't have a rune. So you have to go straight into depths. And that depths bit is extremely dangerous. Whereas, what, we could potentially go into pan? I don't know. So I can imagine ninjaing. You could ninja a rune in pan and then escape. And then, because especially when we're diff, we could have shadow form. So I could see us ninjaing a room and then just escaping. And then we'd be able to go into vaults. Yeah, and we are diff 5. So I probably should be thinking about invocations too. Because we just can't use shadow form right now. 93% chance to fail. So we do these few things. Stealth is going to stop very soon. Short blades as well. We're doing that little bit of charms and necromancy, and then I guess we'll do fighting and invocations, and we'll get our defenses up. The other really potentially amazing thing about this pan ending of orc is that you get those dudes in there, not demigods, demon spawn. And they very often have demon weapons. So if we could get a demon blade this early, we'd have a really good weapon. That would be a huge boost to our character. Again, that you wouldn't have when you've got to do no lair. Alright, so I think that's probably good news. Although it's going to be difficult to fight some of these demons that are going to be in here. Alright, we're just going to stair dance all this stuff. We can take our time. Was there another downstair? There's one other. Okay, so if this gets too hairy, we can at least go somewhere else. An Orc Sorcerer comes and Nessus. Oh no, that's real rough. So there's a 40% chance on Paralyzed there. And if we get Paralyzed while we're going back upstairs, Nessus will kill us. Our chances to confuse the Sorcerer are 54%, which I feel like would be fine if the paralysis wouldn't instantly kill us with Nessus. That's scary enough that... Wait, let me just... No, it's scary enough. Yeah, let me check Nessus though. We have a 71% chance to confuse him. The problem is, even if I got him with that, and we got paralyzed by the sorcerer, we could still die here. Would we die here? I'd need a lot to go wrong. I'm going to try the paralysis on Nessus, but there's a risk here that we just die. I'm thinking, otherwise, the thing I was originally thinking I'd do would be to read a Fear Scroll. And then we could just go up and then go to that other downstairs. 70% chance. And even if that fails, the sorcerer would have to paralyze us. Alright, that probably won't happen. I'm going to go for the confusion. Oh god, it didn't work. Are we dead? No. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, in this case, now we do have to do stuff. You'd say fear and retreat. Yeah. In hindsight, well, I mean, if the 70% worked, then, you know, I'd be able to say mine was better. But, yeah. Anyway. So now we read a fear. Definitely read a fear. Ice Devil's unaffected. That's fine. Nessus is affected. Cool. Let's go up. Okay, let's not go back to that stair. Okay, that was real scary. Alright, either of those two on their own would have been fine, but together, very scary. So we now know that Nessus is running around. Yeah, that was close. Fortunately, the sorcerer decided to just summon a demon and not paralyze us, or even just bolt of fire us. Or even negative energy bolt could have killed us there. Why's my regen broken? There it is. Wow. It's, yeah, 30% chance to fail, and it doesn't work half the time. Okay. 70% didn't work because of the tension. Yep, that's true. That's actually how crawl works. The game can usually tell how confident you are. That's why I always recommend to tab with confidence. But yeah, I very meekly press the buttons for the confusion there. Oh yeah, there's a book. I was thinking that I'd really like to have bookshops in here, because if we could get a summon spell, especially summon mana vipers, because that would be hexes, we would have a much easier time. But if there are just books around, that works too. We have application. I'm just failing it over and over again. Did they change the way application works? Oh, I'm trying to confuse the book. Hang on. Oh god. Okay. C is the letter that I normally put appetition on, but it's also the letter that I usually put confuse on. Okay, so I was trying to confuse the book. I like how the game was giving me a % chance for it to work. Like you have a 50% chance to succeed on the book. That was real dumb. Alright, let's try again. It's up there. Okay, I'm taking this slowly because if I run into Nessus, I don't want to just die. As I walk a couple of squares before noticing him. Alright, we moved it slightly. Cool. Having these skeletons with us is also quite useful because if we run into the saucer now, we can run behind it. Alright, so it's a what is that spelled? Conjurations book. That one doesn't really help us in any way. I don't think we want to be a Conjurations character. Oh, there's Nessus. And the orc again. Well, in this case, the Wag is blocking paralysis for us and arrows. So that's useful. Maybe we get a shot at Nessus there. Yeah, see, I was confident that time. There wasn't the same tension, so then it worked. And we're going to keep running with the Wag in front of us so we don't get paralyzed. Alright. Against this Orc Sorcerer, I'm also going to put on our Ring of Fire. They don't have cold damage, so I don't mind being susceptible to cold, but they definitely have fire. Alright, we got him. I want to do this slowly because Nessus could be lurking. Wow, we can't stab him. There we go. Alright, cool. Short Blades goes to 10, 14 for Stealth, 3 for Necromancy. Alright. So Charms. Well, we went to 3.1 Necromancy. Nice. Okay. Alright, so regen's at 22%. Yeah, this is fine. Let's focus fighting. So we're focusing our 2 skills, which is the same as not focusing either. But it's a mental thing. If you're focusing a skill, you're training it harder. That makes sense, right? I'm keeping my firing on because Nessus shoots flaming arrows. And he's hiding. There he is. And again, I was confident, so we got him. Alright, there's 3 for Charms. We gained 2 Charms levels just by killing Nessus. That brings regen to a 17% chance to fail. It's more that it's weak. The stronger your regen spell is, the longer it lasts. And you know what? We got +1 on both. Let's take it. Let's take them both to 4, because Necromancy is at 3.1 as well, which is ugly. Yeah, and once we got both of those to 4, then we'll do some invocations. Okay. And then the scary thing here is all the demons that are going to be in the Pan End Vault. So I'm going to stay away from that for the moment. I'm going to try to do around the outside. And in fact, I think I'd like to do that upstairs bit as well. One's got a plate armor poison resistance. It's not that exciting, I guess. I'd like to confuse the priest. There we go. That is a longsword of Holy Wrath. That's scary. Oops, we got the wrong one. It's okay. I got the distraction stab on him. That was nice. Our ogre skeleton took the attention of the orc, so then I got to stab. Around the outside, that's right. Wah, 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 wah. Three orc skeletons and an ogre and a vampire go around the outside. Around the outside. This is some sort of fire vault. We're still wearing our ring of fire, so that's fortuitous. There's a bat here we cannot reach. No, but really, how do we get to that upstairs? Oh, we can walk around the other side. Okay, that's okay. Are there any orcs that can do cold damage? Unless they have freezing weapons. Yeah. I think we just keep fire on. Alright, how much of this can we stab? Jorgren's here. Oh god. Okay, we don't have the MR for Jorgren. Jorgren's got a 54% chance to petrify us. And if he did that, we don't have cancellation. So the only way we would not get owned by him is if we just went to shadow form. And then used like a wand of clouds. Okay, so I think we just get that one cheeky stabbing that woke everything up. Well, that's alright. We're gonna go down. And we're not gonna go back up there because we're absolutely not in any position to be fighting Jorgren like that. Suddenly, there we go, the ogres don't want to be confused. Cool. Well, I guess we should try to run into the pen bit while we've got this big army of skeletons that just got bigger. We can't go in that way though. He has a flail of protection. These guys are mited. What's that? That's a vamp longsword. But I really want to kill the orc knight right now, or he's confused. Bad luck, I guess. It's too dangerous. It's okay. There's our 4 for necromancy. Regen's down to 12%. Oh, Chums is soon to follow. Yeah, that's probably fine. We can train it later maybe. I think we very desperately need both more hit points and access to shadow form. Especially because I'm playing my vampire without bat form. So it'd be really good to have an escape. And again, we don't have MR and we're in scary places. So like say with Jorgren, if we ran into a unique like that, if we had shadow form, we could make ourselves immune to being hexed. I believe that's correct. You're permanently invisible, you're immune to poison, draining torment, and hostile enchantments. Yeah. So you can't be hexed. It's a highly expensive way to get magic resistance. But it's better than not having any. Can you be stabbed to death? Oh my god. What is he wearing? Oh, diaphylo protection. Okay, fair enough. Like, he is taking literally no damage. We learnt poisonous vapors, but we sort of can't use it very well yet. Yeah, failed. Alright, we also just have darts. Yeah, why am I worrying about poisonous vapors if we're not using the smite target? Yeah, I know this works. We can just throw poison darts. I completely forgot we're an assassin. When we found the confusion spell, this character became a hexer in my mind, and not an assassin anymore. Okay. Just trying to kill an orc warrior with a +0 dagger of vamp. It's not very successful. We don't have... I mean, we have a +3 longsword. But, oh my god. In here, there can be the freezing demons, but they're not fast. What are they called? Who knows? What are the blue ones called? It's not a blue demon. Ice devil. Are they? They're not fast, right? Blue demon was close. No, they're speed 10, so we can just walk from them. No, not blizzard demons. I don't think this vault has blizzard demons. I think it will have orange demons, hell wings, ice devils, and then sun demons. Sun demons being the most dangerous by far because they're fast. And I feel like we won't be able to confuse those. So I don't know how I'm planning to do this. That's a scroll shot. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can come in from the bottom. I feel a bit uneasy about this. There's still more space that we can explore. Because if we have to teleport away from scary demons, see, I don't want to land right in the middle of these orcs on the verge of death. Is this a thing that all orcs just have boomerangs now? They have +6 trident as well. It's packing. I was about to say, I really don't like this dispersal trap. We're remembering, or I am at least, that with this vamp dagger, we get a lot of HP back if we can stab something in the middle of combat. So yeah, even if we're hurt, if we just hex something and then stab it, we potentially get a big chunk of hit points back. Alright, well this didn't change much, except we work enemies up this time, and we're at the end with a dispersal trap. Alright, I gotta try to remember to keep our regeneration spell up and going as well. What's he got? A Falchion of Elec. Alright. Well, we'll claim that. Okay, all these fights where... Oh, a Yoxinal. There you go. There's another demon. All these fights when we haven't stabbed something, and then we're just suddenly fighting it with a +0 dagger, we are better off using the Falchion of Elec. We've got some Longblade skill at 5.6. Let me see. We swing at 1.0. There you go. So it's not horrible. And then of course Elec just does amazing damage. I'm walking myself into a corner. Why am I doing that? He has another Holy Wrath weapon. Alright, I'm gonna back up. This is scary. Okay, please don't hit the dispersal trap. Good. We're in here early, so we're gonna take this real nice and slow and safe. Even if that means walking all the way back to the stairs. And yeah, we should go from the top because there's no dispersal trap on this side. And why don't we yell? At this point, they're all awake. We're not going to sneak up on them. So we may as well bring them out to us. And Nekasek. Well, this one will malmutate. That's annoying. There's a 50-50 chance at confusing it. Got it. Check this. It's just a +1 Warax. Okay, good. The Hellwing can sweep behind us. So when the Hellwing's on screen, I need to walk slowly. Cool. Let's check on the training again. Okay, so we're at the point that we're just training fighting. So I also want to turn invocations on. And we probably need, what, 12, 14? I want to say at least 12 to make Shadow Form be reliably safe as a panic button. So yeah, we're going to train those for a little while. I kind of want to have Hexes back on. It's +4. It's so good. Let's just turn it on. We'll take Hexes to what, 20? It's so good. And it's sort of what we need to kill stuff. Like for this Hellwing. Oh! I missed the Z button. It's a 37% chance. There we go. So yeah, it's sort of... I mean, I could hit it with Falchion of Elect. That would also kind of work. Let's drop this Lajatang. I feel like we're not doing that anytime soon. Holy Wrath weapons continues. I should back up more than this. Okay, cool. What's our stealth level? 14, that's plenty. Short blades is a 10, that's all plenty. Go my Orc Corpse. And a food shop. We're playing a character who no longer has a food clock. That sucks. It's okay. But yeah, I really want a bookstore though. And we're going to need our Orc shops to be good if we're gonna do a no-layer run. I mean, we don't need it, but it would make it so much easier. We want, what do we want? We want a Demon Blade of Elec from one of these demon spawn, and then we need a shot with Summon Mana Viper. That's all. There's not much to ask, right? Alright, what do we got? Scroll of Enchant Armor's nice. We have 4 teleportation, so well, I'm gonna save my money, but for 30 gold, we almost certainly buy a teleportation. I also am going to just immediately snag that Scroll of Vulnerability, because that could be extremely important in hexing something. If we come across, say we met Jorgren again, I mean we met Jorgren, so we're not going to meet him again, but say we met someone else who could hex us, like Louise, we could vulnerability her and then confuse her. This other stuff, we don't care about immolation too much. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be buying the enchant armor and the teleportation scroll though pretty soon. I'm not scared. We've been lucky to not see any sorcerers anywhere. I gotta remember not to take this hatch up either. That could take us right next to Jogren. Should auto targeter. I use my macro for confuse, it gets the warrior, and then I press tab and it starts auto attacking the priest and not the confused one. So I go, alright, well I'll confuse the priest as well. Hit my confuse macro again, it further confuses the warrior. Alright, fine. Thank you, game. Here's the Oxynaut. We got a 55% confused chance on it. They're also not that dangerous, unless you meet them really early in the dungeon. They have Iron Shot, but their Iron Shot is really weak. Cool. Alright, we're coming across the scary ones. There's a double high priest down there. Alright, we've done all of this side. Let me just check there's nothing down there. Okay, good, just in case I need to run that way. Just want to see there's nothing wandering around down there. The Soul Eater. Yeah, 0% chance to hex that. I was thinking that. How to kill a Soul Eater? Well, having max RN would make the Soul Eater a lot easier. Let's do that. Let's go to Exsanguinate. So we're bloodless now, which means we have max RN. We also have minus 20% hit points, but that's okay because this guy won't really hurt us. And we're going to use the Falchion of Valek. Because otherwise, this fight's kind of scary, I think, if we have no RN and no good way to kill him. Although, where'd he go? He then decide to run away. Classic. Alright, that's all fine. Where'd the Soul Eater go? I was hoping I could just kill the Soul Eater and then we'd get a bit more experience killing some other random orcs and we'd get rid of our transient mutation. Lyran Liqueur, however you say. Hey, nice to have you. I'm scared. That's a Soul Eater. There's a 0% chance to confuse it, but I can just do it on the Soul Eater, get its attention, and then bring it all the way out. It can't really do anything to me when I got 3 pips of RN. I was about to use our regen spell, which would do nothing. Oh, okay. It still can hurt you. Turns out we're still off half our HP. Let's change back to living. Yeah, I feel like being... no, we can test. We can stay bloodless for the moment. Then if something goes wrong, we can just bat form away, and then we can become alive again. I do generally prefer to be living, though. I nearly did it again. I keep just trying to turn regen on. Chance of confusing High Priest is 37% chance, which is higher than I would have guessed. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I was just trying to get its attention. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't work actually. Yeah, and we should be backing up because the priest can be summoning demons, which I don't want to fight. So we just want the high priest on its own. Do you reckon it's still chasing us? I don't know, it might not be. It doesn't seem like it, right? Yeah. All these enemies in here are probably set to be on patrol, so they're going to want to stay guarding the end vault. So yeah, when the priest lost us here, it's just walked back to its place in there. I got it. I didn't want to get it though. Yeah, it worked. Ow. Oh, stop getting the same one, you stupid auto-targeter. Good. I'm really stressed. I don't know if you can tell. Oh no. Damn it. Oh, don't you dare step on the dispersal. I could just be doing bat form, but that would drain my stats. If I don't have to use bat form, I'd rather not. Oh, you fell in the sizzling. I hope you didn't have any items. You had a falchion of protection. Alright, that's okay. Right, where are the demon weapons at? I just want demon weapons. Oh, double sorcerers, go away. We can get chaos spawns. We can even confuse those guys. That's kind of surprising. Well, turns out we can't. Oh, there we go. Right. Scared to walk around this corner. I knew there are potentially multiple sorcerers there. But the one that was chasing us went back. Okay, I can do this too. I can just poison dart from distance. Oh, suddenly sorcerer. Oh, we got him. Okay, good. Whew. Shut times 4. What's our poisonous vapors button? That one. I'm gonna jinx it, but we haven't seen a single sun demon yet. What's that demon whip? It's just +0 demon whip. Alright, but there's a demon weapon. A vampire is any good with maces and flails, -2. Not great. And it's unbranded, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, hopefully there's another one in there with a demon blade. If there's a demon blade, our game will be so much easier. Is our high priest gonna win? No, it's not. We gotta bail. Oh, we should have more points now. I don't know. Are vampires known for using whips? I don't know. I haven't read Twilight. I feel like the whipping is in the other one. I feel like you're mixing 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight there. Where are we? We should have 2 points now. We've vaulted all these 1 point scrubs. Or do I have 3 points? Oh, 3 points. We entered a branch. We killed a unique, we entered a branch, and we got to the end of a branch. Oh, hey Gordon. Yeah, I think it was essentially. Yeah, I believe that's right. That 50 Shades of Grey was originally a Twilight fanfiction. Although I wouldn't know that, of course. I'm just guessing. Ooh, okay, that's alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I hope so too, Calculated Mango. Although if you keep entering transporter vaults, then you deserve to be a 1 point scrub. We have a 55% chance to confuse demon spawns. That makes them pretty easy. But I don't want to run up there and try to stab him when there are these other ones down here. Oh, yep, they're making the Elec one. Alright, the 6 Furhy, that's how we die, actually. Yeah, they're Elec and they are faster than us. And it's a 40% chance to confuse. Did he make 2 6 Furhies or just 1? And also, is bat form just faster? Because that's how we could get rid of it. 6 Furhies are weird. They're really fast. Like, they go fast, but then slow. So their speed 40, but they move at 60%. So they don't move that fast, but they do this the slow down speed up thing. I honestly don't know if we'd be able to bat form away. I guess. Or if I'd be better off just going for the 40% confusion chance. How much damage can they do? 15 damage plus 13 extra elec. So we'd have a few attempts. I'm gonna try confuse first. Nope. Nope. Got him. Alright, now we run. He ran after us while confused. That's sort of unfair. Let's bat form. Yeah, see, confused enemies can still chase you down. So even though he's confused, he's still successfully running after us, which is really unfair. Alright, we should be okay now. Alright, we're good. That was scary though. Yeah, the 6 Furhy, that's the one that's going to get us. More than even the Sun Demons. Because at least for the Sun Demons we have fire resistance. But we can't run from that guy very well, and we don't have elec or much HP. And especially we don't have much HP when we're bloodless. Yeah. The other option that I had there was teleportation scroll to get away. But we only have 4 of those. There's one more in a shop. But the point is, these are going to be really precious. Especially if we're going into either Pan or Abyss early as our first rune place. We're going to have an absolute premium on teleportation scrolls. Oh god. The paralysis is so scary. I feel like I should yell. Oh, there's one from the other side. That's tricky. Also, he's unkillable. Why is he unkillable? He's just unkillable. There we go. Oh man, that guy's unhexable. We're gonna back up again. We saw what happens with the 6th Verhi. So we need to be running from the High Priest, unless he's confused. Hey Sam, how are you? Is it morning here? It's 12:01. So your good morning was very lucky. I was about to call you out. Surely they heard that. I was standing right there when I yelled. That's why you never train stealth. It's too good. I hear a shout. Come investigate. Look. There's a vampire in your house just yelling. It's 5 a.m. in California? Why are you awake then? Who wakes at 5 a.m.? Oh, it's a demon trident. Okay, I got really excited. Because I love demon tridents. Vampires have -1 polearms. We might do that. We might become a demon trident user. Maybe. You wake up at 5 a.m.? Yeah, but you're at work. It makes sense if you're at work. Bruh. Are you Americans waking up early for work? I don't like this. This scares me. This... Okay, that's fine. We can grab his demon trident. And then you can go fight. This guy will not die. He keeps healing. Oh my god, he's actually gonna kill us. How? How is this guy not dying? He's got minor healing. He keeps spamming it. It's not fair. Well, if he makes summons, we're in trouble. You know what? Let's just throw a curare at him. I want to slow him. Alright, that got him. I think we just mulched it. We did. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, and then this other guy just came. Okay, the paralysis wand isn't gonna work. Alright, yeah, cool. If I ever come to New York, I'll play some. But not at 5 a.m. What do I do here? This is fine. Oh, I know what I'll do. Confusing touch. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it wore off really quickly. Okay, got him. This is fine as long as he doesn't summon. And you know what? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna be far away. Okay, that poison dart didn't hit. That one did. Now it's run. Seems faster than us. How's he doing that? Okay, it's fine. We'll reset this. When we've got our full magic points, we can confuse him a bunch of times. Excuse me. I was trying to hold it off. I'm glad that he doesn't have a branded elect whip. There's our demon blade. Demon blade of draining. Okay. Well, we just found our demon blade. Oh, and this guy's got a demon trident of elect. Oh boy, now we're suddenly spoiled for choice. Okay, well, I need to get away from this guy. How much can he hit for? 20 plus the demon blade of draining. Okay. Well, that's no good. Thank you. But we're playing a vampire. If you bless the vampire, I don't know. I feel like that's bad for us. You should curse me when I sneeze. Yeah, so Demon Trident of Elec and a Demon Blade of Draining. Both of those are great. Damn you. Yes, thank you, Sam. That's very kind of you. Well, I don't know. We can torture ourselves over weapon choice here once we've dispatched the torturous demon spawn. There's a saying about that. You should never count your demon blades before they hatch. I almost just made a terrible mistake. I was just thinking, okay, well, we've kind of gotten away. I could probably just confuse him, but there's lava here. If he falls into the lava because we've confused him, we lose the demon blade. So let's not do that. Let's bring him away. Nice, you got a +4 dagger gun. Oh yeah, this hurts too much. We need to reset this fight. We'll come back. Yeah, because even when he's confused, he can still hit us for a lot of damage. I know of no such crawl podcast. Because yeah, if you're going to do a podcast about crawl, why not just play it? Alright, there's our demon blade. Let's grab that. So goodbye. The Falchion of Elec, as great as that was, the demon blade I think is just way better. And in that case, I feel like hexes just became less important. Or did it? I don't know. We might still want to do the Demon Trident of Elec because that's a super overpowered weapon. And we have animate skeletons, so we could reach over skeletons to hit. We have not found a single shield this game, not one. Oh, I see. Everything in pan resist training. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, again, if we're not doing lair, we need to be really strong right now, as soon as possible. And I feel like a Demon Trident of Elec makes us extremely powerful immediately. Whereas the Demon Blade of Draining is still really good, but we have to be adjacent to stuff to hit with it. We can't reach, so we can't abuse skeletons, etc. I don't know. They're both very good weapons, though. But then you're right, yeah, they're in Pan and Abyss. Draining won't do anything. Yeah, and Demon Trident is my favorite weapon. As in regular weapons. This guy's... Oh, this is another played Demon Whip. Diana. I like the skeleton with the little demon whip in its hand. We got him? Yep. Ooh. We're not getting the High Priest though. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But there's also the Sorcerer. Do you reckon our Torturous Demon Spawn with a Demon Whip can take down the Sorcerer 1v1? See you, Sam. Have fun at work. Bruh. I'm not... Oh, no. I wasn't confident, but now I'm confident. Look at that. Let's throw out a Poisonous Vapors to help. Oh no, we're getting hit by fire now. Okay, change my mind. Do you reckon it's dead? I feel more experienced. I reckon it is dead. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. We should just run. Oh, it's still alive. A very useful, torturous demon spawn. Oh, that's our demon trying to Valek. We've got what? An armor shop and a gadget shop. Let's pick up the robe of fire resistance. We never know when and if we're going to come across a volcano. Pick up this demon trying to Valek. Check these shops. So all that's in here that might be useful is a rune plate armor. And that's way too heavy. We've got 12 strength max. Yeah, we want to be able to cast. In this gadget shop, Wand of Clouds, 3 charges is really good. A File of Floods is really nice as well. Even without much evocation skill, that one is still useful. So is that it for shops here? Oh, there was a cold resistance robe. We should grab that too, in case we see Ice Cave. The ration shop's a waste. That one sucks. Yeah, and no shields. Would have been nice if that armor shop had a shield. Alright, so what do we got? What do we want to do here? We're training fighting for more hit points. I think we can stop hexes there at 16, because maybe we can become a demon trident user. So our polearms is -1 versus 0 on long blades, plus the fact that we've cross-trained some long blades skill already off short blades. But I think comparing the two, a demon trident of Valek is just... it's just way better than a demon blade of draining is. And the aptitudes aren't that different. Yeah, I do already have 5.8 long blades. But I feel like we don't need that immediately. As in, we're gonna finish off dungeon here up to D15, and for dungeon monsters we should be fine just confusing and stabbing them. And I mean, we can always wield the demon blade of draining anyway, even without training long blades. But then by the time we want to head into, you know, these scarier places, the demon trident will just be better. I don't know. I don't know, I haven't done the math, but I feel like I want to do the polearms, which we need 14 for. Yeah. And I'm going to just immediately enchant weapon those, am I? Am I? Can drop all these other random things we're carrying around. +3 short sword. What would cause me not to enchant weapon it? If we were maybe gonna find some good double sword in Hall of Blades. But what would it be? It would be what, a double sword of Elec, because we can't wield a Holy Wrath longsword. So I think no matter what I find, I'd just be happier with an Elec demon trident. The only way it would be better is if we found another Elec demon trident that was more highly enchanted. So I'm just gonna do it. Alright, this shop had teleportation scroll. I'm gonna buy the enchant armor scroll now. For fog we've got 4. It's alright, we're also Dith. And I guess let's stop being bloodless too. I don't like that. I like being alive. Okay, shadow form's still a long way off. You know what? We'll train polearms normally. We'll focus invocations, and we'll train fighting normally for the moment. I'd love to even have a semi-reliable shot at shadow form. Yeah, okay. Cool. So let's go to dungeon, the rest of dungeon. We're leaving Jorgren because he's too scary. Especially when we have magic resistance. And if he petrified us, we'd be done. So let's go do dungeon. Do I have a way of... I mean, I can kill hydras now, because I can confuse them and then poke them with a trident. But we poke at 1.3, so it's actually still dangerous. Okay, we'll go do that later. Back to dungeon. Can use regen again. Hey look, it's just like being in Orcish Mines. And see, look, all these orcs have boomerangs now. What is going on? Okay, I can't remember what was upstairs. We can safely take a hatch up to this floor. There's a hydra, but yeah, whatever. But I won't do it yet while we still have some skeletons with us. That's an ugly thing. It's fine. Let's back up. Yep. If I'm just going to be fighting ogres, then the demon blade is better because it swings faster than the demon trident will. Nice. More heal wounds. Man, I really wish we had some sort of summon. Another Catopopus. Okay, there you go. That's how you fight them. You just don't let them wake up. Alright, incoming boomerangs. Move goes to 5. I forgot to make a skeleton there. Oh, right, we're walking around vulnerable to cold. I just remembered. Okay, there's a positive energy ring. I don't know how to spell it this time of night, but there's a reminder to stay positivity. And we're going to walk around with our stealth ring on. Not vulnerability to cold. New book? Summon Lightning Spire. Ha! There you go. Game rewarded us. There's a summon we wanted, and there's the perfect spell to be poking over with a demon trident. Alright, so we need to change everything. Alright, let's stop polearms for the moment. We just want all in Summon Lightning Spire. This helps our no lair run enormously. Where are you? I can't see you. The game's trying to hide it from me. Where are you on my list? No, really, I didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's down there somewhere. V. Insta learn that. Hell yeah. Everything else stops. We just need summonings and air. And we probably need to bring those to about 8. And we probably should train some more spellcasting too. Because we want the ability to cast multiple spells. Maybe up to 8 as well. Okay, cool. It'll help us a little bit. Yeah, that was a very, very nice and easy D13. It can be like that though. Doing this later part of the dungeon, after you've finished Orc, it's usually significantly easier. Oh yeah, we did confuse it. I was like, what? It's because our Shadow Mimic is also trying to hex things. So that's what happened there. Get away from me. There we go. It bit itself. Yep. Nice. We have a Hydra skeleton, but this floor is empty. So, let's go kill that Catopopus who was on D9. That's a bit of free experience. Oh, right. I don't want to be in a hallway when this happens though. Let's try Confusing Touch. Yep. Confusing Touch is really good against really high magic resistance enemies. Catopopus, perfect example, but also things like Death Yaks. You know, Panlords. Would not recommend Panlords. Alright, D14, here we go. Oh right, also I just remembered, well we've got charges, but we've got 5 charges, but there's a Wand of Clouds that's for sale. For 300 gold. I'm gonna wait though, because it's unlikely we're gonna blow 5 wands charges in a single fight. Alright. The monkeys go loud, they're gonna wake up the whole floor. That's really annoying. I do want to stay away from the vault entrance. Or do I? Now that I have an ugly thing on me, maybe I want to just charge straight in. Or not. I don't mind if it's just Yaktors. Don't like Boggets though, but we do have Poisonous Vapors, so we can try to snipe them. This is not as bad as it looks, as long as this elf doesn't blink behind us. Okay, I'm scared. Because as soon as I say that, that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to a different stair though. Oh, I forgot to regen first. Can we just stab these guys? Oh, yes. Oh, that would have made it so much easier. Okay, now I screwed myself. Oh, we missed the 80% chance on this closet. Just let me out. Oh, God. Okay, just let me out of here. Oh, my God. How much damage can he do? 25 plus the glaive. He's not going to kill me yet. Oh, my God. Why can't we just stab this closet? Oh, my God. We're actually going to die. Oh, my God. We're dying to an unstabbable closet. Okay, what can the warrior do again? 25 plus the glaive, and a glaive is what, 20 damage? Glaive is 15. So he could do 40 damage. So we could technically die here. My vampire right now is super nervous. Yeah, that's the tension. I saw the possibility when I was going greedy and I was going to walk up to try to stab the skeletal warrior. I just thought, I'll just confuse and stab the closet if it wakes up. But look how many times we've tried to stab the closet. It's been confused all this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's closet hitting me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've had 11 attempts at killing the confused Quasit and have not succeeded. Please read the blink. Do you know how valuable blinking scrolls are? When you consider we also have heal wounds, we have 7 heal wounds. I could just heal wounds and then continue trying to stab the Quasit. It's such a waste of heal wounds, but we could randomly die, so I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, there we go. And now we stab the Quasit because the tension was lowered. How crazy. Was this the floor? Yeah, I don't want to go back down there. Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't want to die there, but... a scroll of blinking seemed quite unnecessary. Because our situation was tenable. I mean, we just need to stab the confused Quasit and then leave. It's just that, yeah, we need to get out of one-shot territory. Oh, we got him in one. Well, that's good, except I don't want to walk over to stab him, so we'll just use VpAs. There we go. It's actually, that's quite useful with the reworked Confuse, where monsters will still walk to you. I can confuse enemies at a distance and they'll eventually make their way towards the character so that I can stab it. Whereas before, they'd just happily wander around randomly away from you and you'd have to walk in to go stab. This was meant to be a nerf to the confusion status, but that's the way that it's actually buffed. Got him. He has an unknown scroll. It is probably worth IDing it. It's acquirement. Alright, what do we acquire? Team? I didn't think we're not acquiring weapon because we've already got a +5 Demon Trident of Valek. I don't think we need to even bother acquiring book now that we've got Summon Lightning Spire. I feel like we got armor, right? We've never found boots this game. There are no boots. We do need a shield. Yeah, acquiring a shield would be up there. Yeah, alright. Let's acquire a shield. Fire Dragon scales? Could have been worse, I guess. But that's probably not what I was after. I mean, this gives us 2 pips of RF, and we could walk around bloodless with the cold resistance, and we could have RF and RC. I guess that's fine if we go into Pan early. Yeah, that's fine, because in Pan you need to have resistances, so I can see that being useful, even though that's, you know, nowhere near as good as a good piece of armor would have been. It's not completely useless. Confusing Touch is another really good one against Skeletal Warriors. A really high magic resistance enemy. That deep elf archer is gonna own us. Because they can confuse you and slow you. And we don't have good MR. And we only have a 23% chance. Yes, we got slowed. We only have a 23% chance of confusing them. The best way to kill that would be with Lightning Spire. Do I even try? Yeah, I try. I try so hard all the time. In this institution. Oh, we got him. I didn't even mean to confuse him, but it worked. I pressed the wrong macro. That's a 2-headed ogre without clubs, so that must be a shapeshifter. if you ever see a weapon like an enemy like a two-headed ogre or an N, see there you go, that doesn't have its weapons with it, it's a shapeshifter. Oh, hello there. Spellcasting to 6, sweet. I'm hoping there's not a wizard in here. Which level 14. These skeletons all have low magic resistance, so they're really easy to hex. Do we want a crystal plate armor? I don't think so. Oh. Oh no. I was thinking. I was going to say, the fact that we have Summon Lightning Spire is going to mean that we probably don't want to wear heavy armor for a while. So maybe I want to enchant armor my troll leather armor. But then I was thinking, but we'd want to enchant the Fire Dragon scales if we switch to that. So I don't know yet. Excuse me? Yeah. Spire's going quickly. You have to remember that this is a character who hasn't done Lair, so we are still picking up a lot of experience. Plus, you're probably used to seeing me train 8 skills at once. So when I'm only doing 3, it's dropping faster than normal. Ugly things. These ones are all white. That scares me. Do this and make them all electric ones. I want magic points for one more spire, and that should probably do it. Or not. And actually, this is scary because I didn't leave enough magic points to do more confusions. Hold up, what have I done? Weaken confusing touch. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh, it's fine. There we go. Not even close. Hey Strudel. Sam, what are you doing here? You left. Do I have to ban you? Are you going to be late for work? Do you want me to ban you? I've done this before. Oh! Artifact boots! In a very scary vault. Here's our first amulet of the game. It's harm. Never mind. Also, okay, it is just plain Fire Dragon Sails. Look how awesome that looks with our Raiden hat and black cloak. I want to wear those. You just got to work 30 minutes before I clock in. Okay. What, your work is like 2 minutes from your house? Don't even check the vault. Yeah, just go straight in. We won't even clear the rest of the floor first. We'll just go for it. It's you should get the hint from the name of the tournament. It's the Sudden Death Challenges tournament. It's telling you only live once. So what insanity is in here? Is this gonna tell me what it is? No, just brightly glowing boots. Okay, so we got Stone Giant Zombie. The undead ones are all fine. We can hex those. The scary one is going to be the Phantasmal Warrior, who hits for 39 damage and does that blink on you thing. 12 minutes. Okay, 8 on your motorcycle. Okay. You didn't even have to say, you said goodbye and then you left for 8 minutes. You just said like BRB. No, they're artifact boots. They have to be good. They must be good. They look so... Look at the tile. It looks so exciting. Look at those. They have to be good. It's really just a... Oh wait, there's a ghost. Okay, yeah, we should check that. Whatever that name is. It's an LRD Petrify Ghost. Okay, no, we can't fight this. It has a 40% chance to petrify us. And we don't have cancellation or any other MR. So that's not a place we can go until we find more magic resistance. Or we run in with Shadow Form and we just... Oh, we could do that. We could do Shadow Form. We could just go in, we could just run and grab the boots and then bail. Is that legit? Is that legit? It could be legit. We'd probably have to haste though. We'd probably have to be hasted and Shadow Form. It's a Spectral N. Oh, is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, okay, that's Spectral N. Yeah, that's gonna hit real hard. But if we're hasted, what's this? That's an Ice Dragon Simulacrum? That's not the worst. Okay, come back. Let's see how D15 is. Alright, I think that's fair. Let's see how D15 goes. Found Berserk Rage. And a new wand. Ice Blast one. Yeah, fair enough. Come at me, Unseen Horror. No, really, come at me. There we go. House Spire, 19%. Alright, good. We should be there soon. Can we just stab the Hydra? Yep. I get the feeling that in the not too distant future, I'm going to want to have the extra AC on our Troll with the armor. That's going to be the Zot entrance vault. I don't want to do that yet. Until the end. I also don't want to fight entire packs of ugly things. We saw how that went last time. He says as he sneaks in to try to stab them all. Can you be... There we go. Oh, he random energy. Well, it wasn't a random energy because they move faster than normal speed. But I was hoping to be able to try to confuse him, and if it didn't work, I'd go upstairs. Oh wait, he's not going to follow. I'm an idiot. What was here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Klaus, I actually streamed this entire thing to the public. Amazing, I know. Oh, yeah, look at this. I think we're gonna need that extra AC. Look how owned we get just from one random ranged enemy. Oh, and that's an Orc Wizard. Orc Wizard. Uh, I'm so scared. I can't even speak. It's also because it's almost 1 a.m. So at this time of night, it's like when I'm up early in the morning, my brain doesn't work and I can't speak. It's an Ogre Wizard. It can potentially paralyze us or banish us. I think they still have banish, right? Did I? What? Oh, Ogre Mage. Do they still have banish? I have a vague memory of a commit where they got rid of banish. Okay, they don't have banish anymore. Was that ages ago? I don't know. Maybe that was ages ago. But anyway, they can still paralyze you, which is very scary if they're also hasting two-headed ogres. Let's try Spire. Okay, that worked. How are we doing? 13% failure rate on Summon Lightning Spire. Yeah, so once we get this to... We're taking it to 8. Probably 7 is going to be sufficient then. And then we'll go back to fighting Invo and Polearms. Alright, only Oroka with Banish. They used to have it though, I swear. Ogre Mages used to have Banish. The plain ones. It was probably a long time ago. Stupid ogres. Imagine trying to chase and kill the Spire instead of the player character. Yeah, well, the Ogre Mage is still around, but at this point we've surely killed most of its entourage. Okay. By all means, link me to your crawl podcast when you make it. Sounds interesting. It's a 37% paralysis chance, so I think we just make Spire, stand behind Spire, and Demon Trident? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's alright. I killed its whole family, but it was only an adopted family. It wasn't real family. So that's fine. Can I even get in there? Apparently yes. Alright, well that's D15 done. So what do we do now? Do we go do that ghost fort, grab those boots? Because our options at the moment, if we're not going to go into lair, Hey Starlo, we can either go into Elf or we can go into Depths, and either one of those options is extremely dangerous. If we got really lucky and those boots had magic resistance, our game would be significantly safer. So I feel like it's worth doing something a bit crazy to try and get these boots. And see, we can stand here. We can make all the monsters come to the top here, so that when we land in the middle, we can just run down, grab the stuff, and then bail. Right? How do I escape the vault? The exit is this one here. So I'd be landing in the middle, I'd run down, grab the boots, run to the corner, and then jump back out again. Well, so the plan is to do Shadow Form first. And when you've got Shadow Form up, you're immune to hexes, so we couldn't get petrified. So I'd keep doing Shadow Form until it worked, then I'd quaff haste, and then we'd jump in. I think that's worth doing. I wouldn't do this normally, just that we're about to have to go into either Elf or Depths, and a resistance of any kind would make this a lot safer. Alright, here we go. There's our Shadow Form. Let's quaff the haste. Oh, we only have 2. I thought we had more haste than that. Well, can I just do this? The only one that would get on top of us would be the Phantasmal Warrior. So am I going to do this without haste? Am I crazy? I do have haste, but yeah, only 2. Well, all that damage is halved. I'm pretty sure that no matter what, even without haste, we're going to get the boots. The question is just then, would we make it to the corner without haste? I don't know, but our incoming damage will be halved, so we should have time to just teleport out. And we've got 7 teleport scrolls. What? When did we pick up 3 acquirement scrolls? Huh. Well, we might just be able to acquire magical boots. But I've used the Shadow Form now, so I feel like we're committed to this course of action. Well, go big or go home. That's a Ice Dragon Simulacrum. We have... Do we get cold resistance in Shadow Form? We don't. Okay, if that hits me, that can just like do most of our hit points, right? Chance of confusing it? 48. Chance of wanding it? 52. I think it hasn't even seen us. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, we're being chased by a Spectral Eden, but what? Spectral Edens aren't even slow. It's alright, we got random energy. Can we confuse him? No, they're magic immune. Alright, let's not do anything with the N. Alright, so we got the boots. Oh yeah, I could have Shadow Step to it, that's right. I'm not used to playing Death where Shadow Step you can do it to any monster now. I'm used to Shadow Step where it was only asleep monsters. But that's a good reminder because I need to remember that. Let's ID. I've only got 1 ID. We'll just put these damn boots on. There are poison boots. We already have our poison and they're strength -2. So the only thing this is doing is giving us +1 AC. Alright. So that's not great compared to what it could have been. But we have 3 acquirement scrolls. So let's get more good armor. A shield would be good. There you go. Glowing buckler, perfect. A glowing buckler, +2 glowing buckler of cold resistance. That's really good because we can use this only training shields to 4. Training shields to 15 to be able to cast with a regular shield would be really hard right now because we need so many other things. We need more fighting, we need more invocations, and we need polearm, so this is great. So then what else? Oh, that also potentially lets us wear Fire Dragon scales. We could have Fire Dragon scales on and not be cold vulnerable. That will make it harder to cast though, because Fire Dragon scales are heavier than Troll Leather. Let's see what else we acquire here. We've got 2 more. Will I keep going? We also, I mean, I could potentially do jewelry and hope for some amulet, but I think it's armor. Armor could be better. We could get better armors out of this. All our armor is pretty plain. That is a glowing shield. Alright, well I just talked about how we won't really be able to cast with a regular shield, but we can have a look. +2 shield of fire resistance. So this brings Summon Lightning Spire to 75%. That's a really good find though. But, yeah. We're not going to be able to use that for a very long time. No, I'm going to keep going more acquirement. If we're going into elf, nah. Chances of just hitting magic resistance on a jewelry acquirement seems low. I feel like armor could be the more impactful at this point. So I'm going to keep going armor. Embroidered boots. +2 flying. Okay, yep. That's going to be better than the artifact ones we found. Okay, so we've got 13 AC now. What would happen if I wore Fire Dragon scales? We'd have significantly more AC, but again, our summoning would basically become impossible. Okay, well, I mean, part of that is the fact that we have no shields yet. Anyway, for the moment, let's stay in Troll Leather. We'll head into Elf like this with no magic resistance, and we'll just hope that we can use Summon Lightning Spire to not be banished. And I should probably take the shield off for the moment, just while I'm drained. Oh my god. Take it off. Because, yeah, if we meet a banishing elf, I want to be able to put Spire down reliably and safely. Alright, things to buy. The Wand of Clouds, no biggie. I'm really scared. 65% on Shadow Form is so bad. We need more invocations really soon. Alright, alright, well let's go to Elf. Oh god, this is really scary. This is the really bad part of no lair, is now. Alright, see you Sam, for real. Thanks for the luck. I think we're gonna need it. Well, we'll give this a go, but it's now 1 AM here, so I don't think I'm gonna make it too long. If I keep trying to play, I'm gonna die. But we'll get this started. One of these guys has a lek. Is it you? Which one of you shot Lightning Bolt? You. Okay, Mr. Lightning Bolter needs to get Hex first. Okay, 7 for summonings, that turns off. Okay. For all these plain elves, it should be pretty fine. How am I gonna kill dancing weapons though? Demon Shrine of Elec. Can we kill dancing weapons? Confusing Touch? Oh, that's not good. Hang on, what other summoning spells did we get? Summon Ice Beast. Gordon got double triple shafted. Which server are you on, Gordon? Can you wait? We can just use Beam. Let's check in on Gordon. Watch overkill. That's gotten overkill. That's not right. Gordon Woverkill. It's too late, I can't type. Gordon, link me your game. You're on Zathula. Gordon. So I can't do it. It's too late at night. Let's do it really slowly. Gordon Overkill. Beam's not doing it. Is it an exclamation mark? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how to do the watch command. Oh, there it is. Both of them worked apparently. Close your eyes. It's really bright. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be playing a vampire assassin. Hey, he's a vampire assassin. What a guess. So you're experience level 8 and you're on D13. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not supposed to be on D13 as a level 8 character. What hurt you? How'd you get this hurt? It's too bright. Oh, you still have all these scrolls you haven't read. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. Stab or rest? I think you should be resting. Oh, he means because you got Agi and haste on? Oh, I see. So you got hurt and then you got shafted immediately after. That sucks. Alright. Oh no, I can't do that. I was thinking, could I show both windows on my OBS at the same time? But no, I can't. Unless I capture my desktop. So here's a short sword of protection. It's probably okay. We can just, yeah, sneak up on it and stab it. And then it's easy. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there you go. I think rest is fine. Because you can probably just fight a sky beast, right? Like a D8 character isn't deathly afraid of a sky beast. Alright, so it's safe for now. We'll keep checking in. A magic ringmail, which is potentially usable, and more enchant armor scrolls. The more enchant armor scrolls we find now, the better the fire dragon scales becomes. That's just cursed, right? Let's drop the robe of fire resistance as well. We can always put on, oh no we shouldn't. If we find a volcano, fire dragon won't let us cast. Quick check in. We can maybe cast with the shield now. The buckler, I mean. Yep. Spire's down to 13. Okay, yep. Cool. We'll take... let's spellcasting's at 7.1. Let's stop that already. So we're going to focus shields to 4. We're going to train fighting. And we're going to focus invocations. Because it's really dangerous here in Elf. I really want to have Shadow Form. Reliably. Oh, you met a Hornet. Oh, there was a hornet up. If you Gordon, if you become bloodless, you'll have poison immunity, so then you can fight a hornet. I don't know. So that might be safer than running around on D12. Why is your... You got the ability screen stuck open that I'm looking at? That can't be right. We'll refresh it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there you go. It can't paralyze or slow you, but you appear to be just losing a 1v1, which is kind of embarrassing. Oh, you actually are losing a 1v1. Well, now I feel bad for telling you to do this. Oh, yeah, if you went League, you would surely have enough AC, right? Like, what else have you got? I wouldn't teleport, not this hurt. No. You're really hurt and this is an unexplored floor. Teleport is a bad idea. And you're also bloodless, so if you meet other monsters, you won't regen. Um, would you be a bloodless tree? Yeah, that's true. Actually, you can't leak. Yeah, all right. No, that's true. You can't leak. It's sort of a shame that your scrolls aren't known. What else do you have? Do you have a wand of any kind, or you don't have any spells or anything? So what, you get my help. Um, I think if you don't, no, you're not gonna random effects it. Yeah, I feel like teleport is worse than maybe using agi. I don't know. It's sort of your +3 dagger is really not that powerful. Or +4 dagger. I feel like you should have branded it, but at this point that doesn't help. Oh, you already have agi. Oh, so you're just getting unlucky that it's hitting you. What are your potions again? You just got some curing? I mean, because you're... Do you have magic mapping? Because if you have magic mapping, as long as you get away from the hornet, you can bat form. Because how fast is a hornet? I think they're speed 20. I think they're faster than bat form is. Speed 15. Bat form is 6 aught movement. Thank you. I don't know what the equivalent of that is. 6 aught movement. So you're moving... I don't know. It's too late for me to work this out. Why don't you use the speed +2 speed dagger then? If you're gonna fight, you should probably use that. Oh, you do such little damage. I think you're gonna be okay. Because you've got the curing. If you take another hit, you can get a little bit more hit points. Oh, plus you have your vamp bite. I feel like you should. The hornet can kill you, right? Hornet can hit for 18. Yeah, I think you should probably cure. Okay, you're still in one shot range. You'd have to be unlucky though. You got 14 AC, 14 evasion. I think you're okay. No, I think he'll live. Come on. Yes, nice. Now just don't die to the Crimson Imp. And then I think I would stay in Bloodless form because you're stealthier and you're trying to avoid enemies. And if something goes really horrible, you can bat form. Yeah. It's in hindsight. I didn't know you had a leg. But I didn't know you had a leg. Yeah, that's right. But I also, I actually just thought with poison immunity, you'd actually have no trouble with the hornet. So that was very wrong. You're gonna die to the Crimson Imp? No, lucky. Yep, you got the noise. Nice. I think you should stay. Alright. Well, you now have a transient -10 HP. That's right, don't listen to me. Alright. Giving bad advice, getting Gordon killed. Alright, let's keep doing elf. I think maybe we'll just do the rest of elf 1 here and then I'll go to sleep because it's real late. Potion of Invis is nice. 2 of them. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's good. This thing here, this room scares me. Seeing these crystal walls, that might be a vault. In which case, I want to come at it from the bottom because that's closer to the exit. If we need to run all the way back. You know what? Let's go and do these rooms too, so that we know we have safe exits or a safe exit. Wax freezing. It's fine. Oh yeah, right. We haven't done. We need to do polearms again. We're swinging at 1.2. All right, let's just. Do we just swing with this? Oh no, we definitely don't. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. I kind of knew these dancing weapons would be difficult, but I didn't realize they'd be quite this difficult. All right. Well, that's a worry. We lose 1v1 in hand-to-hand combat with a dancing weapon. Well, we did just pick up 2 potions of invis, so if we go invis, we can stab it and it shouldn't be able to kill us. We even have cold resistance. How is this doing this to us? Oh. You swing for 22 plus your own damage. Yeah, this dancing war axe is just owning us. I could have confusing touched it. I also should have used regeneration before the fight. It would have given us a little bit more HP. But yeah, I really didn't think that it would just wreck us 1v1. It's usually the glaive or the broad axe or even the battle axe that gets you, not the war axe. I really don't want to have to use another heal wounds potion, but I feel like we might need to. Our invis is more valuable at this point than the heal wounds is. I mean, I could cure for a little bit more HP. Maybe I'll try that. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're gonna need heal wounds. Oh. Damn it! Ice Blast can kill it? Actually, that's a good point. Thank you. I completely forgot we had Ice Blast. Okay, yeah, that's a good call. Although, we are still dying. Nah, it's not doing it. I'm gonna have to heal wounds again. Oh, dude. You stop. One more will do it. There we go. Alright. Okay. Turns out that we cannot fight dancing weapons. We just have to use what? 2 Ice Blast. I used a Curing and a bunch of Ice Blast charges. Ooh. Which makes me think, how are we going to deal with... Because that's not even a difficult dancing weapon. How are we going to deal with dancing weapons? Other than just going invis. Ooh. I don't know. It should just be hit with weapon, but it was way stronger than we were. Let's have a look at our spells. Summon Ice Beast tends not to be very good against dancing weapons either, especially against an axe like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll just hope that they go better in future. I'll use my regeneration. Would it be crazy to farm Abyss 1? Well, no, it wouldn't. But to get to Abyss, we have to go into depths. Unless you mean I get banished. But the problem with being banished is I wouldn't necessarily be dropped on Abyss 1. I could be dropped on Abyss 3. So I don't want to intentionally get Abyssed. Oh, I'm just stabbing with my long blade. That is a Wand of Flame. That one's not so useful. I'm really scared now. I don't feel like we can be here enough. I mean, if we meet dancing weapons in a hallway like this, I can always put Spire down and then just reach over it with a polearm. Unwielding Distort doesn't put you on Abyss 1. Well, do we have any Distort weapons? We do. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if this puts you on Abyss 1 or takes you deeper. Because if it's deeper, I don't want to do that. Does anyone know? Also, let's check in on Gordon. He's dying again. Gordon. Oh, Gordon! What is he doing? I don't think tabbing it was the right play. Does he still have large rocks? Your stuff... Ooh, it's no good. You don't think he has... If he doesn't have large rocks, you can just walk away. He's slow, and a slow monster. He should still have some. Well, I don't like you meleeing him when you got 3 HP. If you were bloodless, you could bat form. Oh boy. I think before you took that shot, you could have... Oh, you got Agi? You got Agi and he's slow. Oh. I feel like the walk away around the corner might be the play. You don't have like anything else, right? Like heal wounds or blink or fear or something? Or even invis? You got Telly, that's... You're gonna have to read Telly and then wait a bunch of turns. You walk around the corner will take just as long as Telly. And then this way he can't... If you read Telly, he can melee you. Oh, you can actually see if he has rocks? Well, if that's correct, he doesn't have rocks, but I don't know if that changed. I still think walk away is probably the play anyway. If you read teleport, he gets to melee you, and then it probably takes 3 turns anyway. So that's 4 in total. Whereas just walking around the corner will take you 4. And he has to throw. It's not like the rocks are not more accurate than melee attacks, right? Oh, no rocks. Not on that turn anyway. Is there an alive swamp worm down there? Oh, you got the swamp worm thing. That's so nasty. It's a trunk. So he might still have rocks. I don't know. Well, you're walking away anyway. You got to get around the corner to the right, I feel. And just hope the swamp worm isn't there. So hey Pimpledorf, we're watching Gordon right now. My character's still alive, although I think you're good because he's slowed and slow, so you probably get your 2 moves here before he throws another rock. One more. Alright, so you got away from the Cyclops. Is D10 where you came from, or is that still a shafted floor? Okay. So that hatch up could take you anywhere. Alright. Aren't shafts fun and exciting? D7 is the next safe level. Oh my god. I don't know. That Cyclops wasn't going to die, right? I don't remember how injured it was. Is it going to die to the Curare? Because I think you want to go around this and down left if there's a swamp worm around. Yeah, I don't think the downstairs is the right play with 9 HP. The right play is to juke the Cyclops, but it's going to be hard to judge. If you get it wrong, you're going to let him throw more rocks. Another play you could do, because he's slow here, is you could park yourself under the pillar here. You could change to Bloodless, and then you could go Bat form. And you'd have way more agi and you'd be faster. Yeah, I would have... After you fought the Hornet, I would have probably preferred to stay Bat form. There's a swamp room nearby. Yeah. Where do you go then if you do that? You'd wait for the Cyclops, you'd wait a bit for him to be coming down, and then you just go around the other way and back up to the thing. To the hatch. I don't know. Like, this is all bad. Like, it's not... I wouldn't say it's a great play, but I don't think any of your plays are very good here. Otherwise, you just hang out here for a bit. You try to wait for him to come. Don't go around just yet. He's probably still just above you. Yep, he's there, which is actually perfect. Go back around, right? Just walk around the other way. He'll chase you, he's slow, and you can just walk back up to the hatch, as long as the swamp worm doesn't come. He can throw. If you step down right, he won't be able to see you. And he's slow, so I don't know. He might get a bit of turn, but I don't know. Do you have a fog? They're 0.8. Yeah, I think so. Their speed 7. Yeah, so they're slow. The problem is he's close enough to you that he's probably he's gonna be able to see you before you get back around the other corner. No fog, right? You can't bat form. It takes 5 turns to become bloodless. No. I was gonna say you could random one yourself and hope for haste, but the chances of that working are like nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like running is probably better than teleport, right? I mean, you got the swamp vault, so a lot of this floor is just horrendous. You still have Agi as well. I don't know. There's a good chance he doesn't hit you with rocks. I'm gonna close my eyes though. Oh, rip. Bad luck. That sucks. That's more or less a shaft death. It's, yeah, that's not me. It's not me, Lucas. We just watched Gordon die. I think you still would have been alright if one, you were bloodless so you had bat form, or two, you didn't do that melee attack. After you curaried him, if you then walked away, you'd have a lot more HP still. Oh, bad luck, Gordon. Alright. Oh, where'd my game go? The WebSocket connection failed. Ooh. There are some stable processes. They'll be stopped in 10 seconds. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Okay. Well, something just happened. No worries, Gordon. It's a shame. So my character... Oh, can we kill air elementals? That's probably another one that just wrecks us, right? Because they're really evasive and they're gonna hurt us and we can't hex them. Yeah, we're doing Elf 1. We nearly died 1v1 to a War Axe freezing. Those guys are... They've got to be immune to electricity, right? Yeah. Oh wait, I've been training air magic. That's how I can kill dancing weapons. We can learn airstrike. Huh. Yeah, we can do airstrike. Alright, never mind, I just realized. Huh. Yeah, okay, because dancing weapons are flying. Thank you, Dang or Calculator Mango, for saying air, because you reminded me, we have airstrike. Yeah, that's right, PogChamp. Do we need more air? It's at 11% chance to fail, right? Yeah. Let's learn air up to 8. Yeah, this will kill dancing weapons and that thing. That's how we do it. Zombies. This is gonna be a necromancer. I think this gives you a book though. I think we're gonna get a necromancy book out of this. Oh, apparently we can't confuse large abominations. Oh, and we can't cast Spire either. Okay. Let's get out of here. Just do your thing. There we go. Good spell. Yeah, that's easier. Vial Clutch would be an amazing addition to the kit. I don't know that spell. Oh, my macros didn't save because of whatever happened before. That should be like that. Okay. Oh, it's a deep elf death mage. Oh, that's so greedy. Okay, that was super greedy. I just went for it. We should have put the positive energy ring on, so we had some negative energy resistance. Alright, there we go. So we got the spells Animate Dead, Bolted Draining, and Agony. Not Vial Clutch, unfortunately. I don't think we want any of those. Yeah, we're probably fine without those. There's the elemental. Where did that guy go? Wow. Please get confused. Thank you. Alright, so we have airstrike for this guy. Yeah, see, that's it. That's how we get those guys. And that's how we'll get dancing weapons too. That's a +4 rapier. I'll take it. Alright, oh. Okay. Oh, we got alarm trapped right as we went down there. So we're not going to go back down that stair because the rest of the floor is probably running to that point. Okay. A free lightning rod. Let's drop hunting sling. We don't need ranged weapons. And I think I'm going to stop here now because it's 1:30 and I actually have an early morning at work tomorrow. This is what happens with the Crawl Sundeath Challenges tournament because you got to get it finished in a week. You know. Oh man. Oh no, if only you knew, Ryan. If only you knew. I'm actually just finishing, sorry. It's 1:30 a.m. I gotta sleep. So everyone who came out, thanks for coming to chill. Sorry, Gordon. Sucks that you died. But anyway, so our character's going pretty well, I guess. We're in Elf now, not having done Lair. And yeah, now that I realize we have airstrike, I feel pretty good about Elf. But yeah, that's it. Good night. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. They're only a few days before the end, so I'll have to be back one way or another fairly soon. Good night.